If you've been eating cleaner, moving more, maybe even trying fasting, but your waistline still isn't changing, there's a reason. It's not just body fat. It's the kind of fat where it hides and what signals it's sending. Today I'm going to show you how to target the most stubborn kind of fat, why it hijacks your hormones and sleep, and exactly how to shrink it with food timing, simple daily habits, and a few specific foods and drinks you can start today. Before we dive in, hit like and subscribe to From Heavy to Healthy if you want simple, no BS strategies that actually work. Let's build a plan you can follow tonight. First, the truth most people never hear. Not all fat is the same. The soft layer just under your skin's subcutaneous fat can change how clothes fit, but it's not the main villain. The real problem is visceral fat, the deep-packing peanut fat stuffed around your liver, pancreas, and intestines inside your abdominal cavity. From the outside, you might look normal, but inside that box is jammed. Visceral fat leaks inflammatory signals, pushes hunger and stress hormones in the wrong direction, and makes fat loss harder the longer it hangs around. Here's the wild part. One of the first places hidden fat shows up isn't your belly, it's your tongue. Back third of the tongue naturally has a little marbling. As hidden fat builds, that marbling increases. Lie down at night, everything relaxes, the tongue gets heavier, your airway narrows, and sleep quality drops. Poor sleep raises next day hunger hormones. Cravings jump and you snack more at night. That's a perfect storm for storing more visceral fat. So if you've gained a little and suddenly started snoring, that's an early warning light, not just about sleep, but about hidden fat. So how do we actually go after this stuff? We flip your body from store to burn using 3 levers. 1. Turn on brown fat, the good fat that burns fuel. 2. Eat and drink to starve visceral fat while feeding your metabolism. 3. Time your meals to extend calm, effortless fat-burning windows. Let's start with brown fat. Think of brown fat as built-in space heaters. It's packed with mitochondria, the tiny furnaces in your cells that waste energy as heat. When brown fat turns on, it pulls fuel from white fat, and visceral fat is on the menu early. You can nudge those heaters daily without gadgets or extremes. The easiest way is temperature. To keep your bedroom cool around the mid-60s Fahrenheit, it's 19 degrees Celsius. Cooler sleep improves sleep quality and sends a mild turn on the heater's signal. Add short, controlled cold exposure. Finish your shower with 30 to 60 seconds of cooler water. Crack a window while you get ready, or step outside for a brisk 2-minute cool loop. We're not chasing misery. We're sending clear signals. Next, feed those furnaces. Certain foods carry go signals for brown fat and for your cell's fat-burning machinery. Top of the list. Tea. Green tea, matcha, oolong, and fermented dark teas. Like pura are rich in polyphenols that support metabolic health and are associated with modest waste reductions when you drink them consistently. The play is simple. 2 to 4 cups. Earlier in the day, unsweetened. Add lemon or a cinnamon stick for flavor. Make tea your default daytime drink. Plants that fight for you. Brassicas and bitters broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, arugula. They're fiber-rich, support your liver's daily workload, and help flatten post-meal blood sugar. Berries and high polyphenol fruit strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, grapefruit. Granny Smith apples bring color, fiber, and anti-inflammatory compounds without sugar spikes when you keep portions modest. Now protein. If you want a faster metabolism and a smaller waist, protect your lean mass while you're losing fat. Protein helps you stay full and burns more calories to digest. For dinner, aim for a palm-2-fist-sized portion. Eggs, poultry, lean beef, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu, tempeh, beans, or lentils. Pair that with a thumb of healthy fat-oiled oil, avocado, nut sand, 2 big handfuls of non-starchy veggies. That protein-fat-fiber trio is visceral fat kryptonite. Let's talk seafood, because it's one of the cleanest ways to stack the deck. Oily fish like salmon give you marine omega-3 south, which support both metabolic and cardiovascular health. But here's the unlock. You, Dante, have to eat only oily fish. A weekly mix of salmon, cod, halibut, shrimp, mussels, or oysters delivers steady omega-3 exposure, along with iodine, selenium, and high-quality protein. Practical rule: 3 seafood meals per week. Keep the cooking clean. Grill, bake, broil, or pan-sear with olive oil. Squeeze lemon, add herbs. Done. Now the what not to do list, because one sloppy evening can undo a great day. Use the CRAP filter every night at dinner. C equals processed carbs, white breads, sweet sauces, desserts, and stripped grains that flood your blood sugar and push insulin up when you need it low. R equals rancid seed oils, soybean, corn, generic vegetable oil, hiding in fried foods, cheap dressings, and packets. A equals artificial sweeteners and colors. 0, diet, and light labels that can mess with appetite signals and cravings. P equals processed proteins, breaded patties, low-quality deli meats, filler-heavy nuggets. If it's shelf-stable, shiny, or suspiciously meat-like, you know the answer. Now for the biggest free lever, time your food with your body clock. Your metabolism loads fuel while you eat and burns stored fuel when you don't. We extend those calm burn windows without white-knuckle hunger by sliding dinner a little earlier and breakfast a little later. Start with this. Finish eating 2 to 3 hours before bed. If you sleep at 11, finish by 8 earlier if possible. Close the kitchen. Lights off, counters clear. Brush your teeth. If cravings whisper later, climb the safe snack ladder. Water or lemon water first. If you truly need something crunchy, cucumber slices. If you still need a little, go protein plus, like Greek yogurt with cinnamon or a small handful of nuts. Most nights, step 1 ends the craving. In the morning, don't slam your metabolism with sugar. Hydrate first. If you drink tea, it's a great morning tool. Wait 30 to 60 minutes before your first calories and get some light movement, 5 to 15 minutes of walking. That's enough to steady appetite signals for the rest of the day. Over 1 to 2 weeks, gently stretch your overnight fast to 12 to 14 hours, then towards 16 if you feel good. No heroics, slow and steady wins because you can actually stick to it. Let's build your evening plate so it works with your circadian rhythm. As the day winds down, you become a little less insulin sensitive. That means the same plate that fueled you at lunch is more likely to get stored at night. So dinner should be smaller, protein forward, veggie heavy, and fat supported. Example, lemon herb cod, a mountain of roasted broccoli and carrots, olive oil dressed arugula, and a few olives. If you include starch, keep it modest and eat it last. Then take a 5 to 15 minute walk. That short stroll acts like a sponge, pulling glucose into your muscles and flipping you toward burns sooner. Sleep is the multiplier. Cool, dark, and consistent wins. Dim screens an hour before bed if you can. If not, use night mode and lower brightness. Keep the room cool. Add a fan or crack a window. If your mind runs hot, try this 2-minute downshift. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6. Repeat. Or use a simple cheek press. Reset gently. Press your tongue against the inside of your left cheek for 10 seconds. Then the right cheek for 10 seconds. Repeat a few times. It's a tactile cue to your nervous system. Stand down. Tea strategy for the day. 2 to 4 cups total, front-loaded. Rotate green tea, matcha, oolong, and pour. Brew strong. Keep it unsweetened. Add lemon or cinnamon for flavor, and stop caffeine early enough that it doesn't nick your sleep. If you're sensitive, keep the last cup to early afternoon or switch to decaf versions. Here's your 14-day visceral fat reset. Screenshot this and start tonight. Day 0 today. Measure your waist at the belly button. Note belt hole position. Pick 3 seafood meals for the next 7 days. Stock green tea or matcha, a brassica mix, berries, cucumbers, lemons, olive oil, Greek yogurt, or your preferred protein, and a nut you enjoy. Days 1, 2, 3. Dinner template equals protein plus fat plus fiber. Starch last or skip. Finish eating 3 hours before bed, at least once. 2 hours minimum on other nights. 5 to 15-minute walk after dinner. Green tea or matcha earlier in the day, unsweetened, 2 cups. Cool, dark bedroom. Aim for a consistent bedtime window. Days 4 to 7. Slide breakfast, 30 to 60 minutes later. Hydrate and take a 5-minute walk before your first calories. Add 1 extra serving of brassicas daily. Seafood 3 times this week. Keep cooking clean. 2 to 4 cups of tea total. Keep the last one early. Remeasure waist on day 7. Note how your belt feels. Days 8 to 14. Tighten dinner window. Finish 3 hours before bed, at least 4 nights. Walk after dinner every night indoors counts. Keep the kitchen closed, routine lights off, counters clear, teeth brushed. If energy and mood are steady, stretch to a 14 to 16 hour overnight fast by moving dinner earlier and breakfast later another 15 to 30 minutes. Remeasure. On day 14, common questions answered fast. Do I have to do cold plunges? A cool room and short cool exposures are enough to send the signal. I don't like fish now, what? Rotate eggs, yogurt, lean meats, or plant proteins. If appropriate for you, consider an omega-3 supplement. Can I still include carbs? Yes, prioritize fiber-rich carbs and eat them last. The protein-fat-fiber structure matters more than perfection. What about exercise beyond walking? Keep lifting 2 or 3 times per week to protect lean muscle. That's your metabolic engine. Heavy, no need. Focus on effort and consistency. On off days, stack steps. 8 to 12,000 spread across the day is a quiet superpower. It lets you eat a little more while still trending down. How will you know it's working? First, waist and belt holes. Second, sleep and cravings. When evening cravings calm and mornings feel steadier, that's your hormones rebalancing. Third, energy in the gym or on walks. If you're recovering better, you're on track, then the mirror follows. Here's your simple evening routine. Start tonight. Build a smaller protein-forward dinner. I'll take a short walk, close the kitchen, brew a cup of tea. Downshift your room cool and dark. Downshift your breath. Lights out at a consistent time. Sit, repeat. If this gave you clarity, tap like and subscribe to From Heavy to Healthy for daily strategies that actually work. Comment below with the one change you'll start tonight: earlier dinner, the post-meal walk, or the tea swap. And when you're ready to carry this momentum into tomorrow, watch my follow-up on the morning routine that keeps insulin low and fat burning high. It's linked on screen and in the pinned comment. Stick with this, and you won't just look leaner, you'll run cleaner, calmer, and stronger for years.